Hello guys, this is the time lapse of the sculpt that I did during my latest live stream. I decided to make also time lapses since some of you were asking me to make those as well. And I also think that's a great idea, so why not? Overall, I spent on this sculpt about 3.5 hours, and this video will be only 22 minutes long, so maybe it will also be a good format for some of you. So if you liked it, let me know in the comment. So I will be doing more stuff like this as well. And for those who are interested in watching the full video, you can just go to the live tab on my YouTube channel and you will find it there. Maybe you are interested to see some techniques in the real time, so you can also see that full record. I even don't know should I comment what I'm doing here or not, because I explained it many times during my live streams and also during my previous videos. So the main thing is that I normally start with the basic shapes, with the block out, and then try to go into details. But that also is not a rigid system of sculpting for me. I actually don't have a firm system that I follow. Sometimes I start with the head and then go to the body. Sometimes I start with the body and then go to the head. It depends on the mood and on how I want to proceed with this exact sculpt, and almost every time it differs. So this time I decided to start with the head, and you can see in the beginning it was looking ugly, but slowly I'm coming a little bit closer and closer to where I want. And this time I spent pretty long time on the head, about 1 hour or even more, and then moved to the body. For fixing the shape of the mouse, I usually use mask, and that helps me to fix upper or lower part of it without affecting the opposite. As you can see, I'm also masking the nose here, because I was feeling that the area around the nose was needed to be pushed out a little bit. So I masked it and pushed everything else out. The same with the face proportions. I decided to pull down the eyes, a little bit. I decided not to go too much into the details of the hair, since it's just a sketch, and normally to make a good looking hair with a lot of details and strands take much longer time. The eyebrows I'm making using the mask tool, masking them and then extracting the mask and inflating the shape, and then I painted it with the dark color. Again, I'm using the mask here because I noticed that I need to push the face a little bit in. To make her eyelashes, I decided to use retopology function of Blender and duplicated the face from her face. I mean one polygon. I duplicated one polygon from her face and extruded it to make the shape, and then extruded it everything to the forward. So I got this shape pretty quick, and then I painted it also in a dark color. I'm painting everything using a paint tool in the sculpting mode. And finally I was satisfied with the head and decided to move on to the body. And the body blockout, for body blockout I normally follow one system. I block it out from simple shapes like spheres or cylinders. I use them to shape different muscle groups and then sculpt them out. And if the proportions are not correct, like you see right now the body is looking a little bit small, I don't bother too much about it, because later on I can select everything and simply scale. some point I decide to break the symmetry and start posing her. For that, I often use parenting. I create an empty, select the objects that I want to parent and parent them to that empty. And then I can move and rotate the group of objects using that empty and bring them wherever I want. By the way, in the left upper side corner you can see what references I was using during the stream for the basic body shapes from the front and side view. After posing her, I fixed the shapes of the body and added a little bit of details. And also at this point I decided to add some details like her earrings and the clothing. For the clothes, I masked everything, extracted, and then used quad remesher add-on to get a little bit cleaner topology. And I think since the mask wasn't very clean, I got also not the best result in terms of topology. As you can see here, the mess in the side, in the edges, but it is what it is. I didn't have too much time and tried simply to sculpt those parts on just to make them look good. And in the end, I decided to make the separate hair strand, and for that I duplicated a vertice from the hair and extruded it and got this shape, and then I converted it to the curve and gave it a shape that I wanted. And then I again converted it to mesh and sculpted it out. And that was basically it. In the end, I simply added a shadow effect and was playing with the light a little bit. And I hope that you liked this video, and if you liked it and want to see more, subscribe, join my streams, hit like, share, and I will see you in the next videos. Cheers!